It can't be overstated. Cancer is about nurturing, feelings, kisses, back rubs, all the things that make home life a wonderful escape from the demands of the outside world. Cancer is the home of peace of mind. It's about relatives and routines and healing each other in the family nest. There's often a lot of food around, and feeding humans and animals can be common. A Cancer will give a lot of attention, and they also need a lot of attention. Getting close to someone with a lot of Cancer influence means you will be cared for and probably mothered. People with extremes of Cancer can certainly over-mother us. And a Cancer can get over-mothered themselves. But that's not such a bad problem. It can be too much of a good thing. But most of us would not argue too much about being overly cared about. They make good teachers, shelterers, caretakers, and they often spend at least part of their lives working in healthcare. They are tender-hearted, with a hard exterior. They can be the bear that's really an old softy, or the very private person who surprises you one day when they decide to let you into their life. They can nurture so much that it can be hard to just let go. They want to hold on, to possess, to keep a person close. And letting go of someone, or even letting go of an idea that grabs them, these things can be a real challenge. Letting go of anything can be difficult for Cancer. They are reluctant to forgive and forget, and can carry grudges for too long. In a similar way, they can get hooked on saving old clothing and remnants from years past, making it harder to allow newness in their lives. The idea that someone's home is their castle is very real. Inasmuch as the home is a fortification from other people and from stress, the home of a Cancer is crucial to their well-being. Only after the home life is made stable and there is real security can they step out into the world and achieve outward accomplishment. Cancer is closely connected to the fourth house, and so it can have indications for property and the environment where we live. It is the home itself, too, but it's also the land we live on, which is sometimes just as much our home as the building we sleep in. As a people, when we misuse the land, we misuse ourselves. Abusing the land will abuse our own hearts. Cancer is all about water and the flow of life. Water is the rejuvenator and the source of growth and life itself. An early symbol for Cancer is the beetle called the scarab, and in Egypt it was seen as the symbol of resurrection, a being that goes to work in the inner spaces of the earth, where a home is safe and protected. From there, it can do the fertilizing work that makes growth happen. Sometimes today we want a home that is nestled into the earth, but more often we prefer to have a home near the water. And the crab is equally at home in earth and water. Water is great for reflection in its makeup, but also as a place to go for our personal reflection, where we look inward to see what's going on under the surface of life, where the deeper story is happening, the realm of dreams and images. The deepest regions of the mind are more available to Cancer than most others. They are at home in psychological study, therapy, reading and writing about characters, personalities, and their stories. But the depth of mind is also about memory and intuition. And Cancer is famous for being in touch with the inner voice and the knowledge that lies beyond the obvious facts. They have rich imaginations, and they have to remember to not believe everything they think, for their minds can elaborate, exaggerate, and embellish. Their ability to imagine is incredible, and imagining danger is what makes them careful and protective. The fourth house, the manifested world of Cancer, is partly about finding the true self and self-realization. The opposite, 10th house, is about the other world, the outer world, and what you do when you want accomplishment. But the search for your inner self lies at the bottom of the chart. It's where the sun goes to its deepest sleep, where your ego is less a part of the picture and your true self comes to life. And it's these qualities that make Cancer tied to the realm of the moon. It's the only sign in the zodiac that is ruled by the moon. So sensitivity is heightened, and so is understanding, especially emotional understanding, and the ability to provide reassurance. So emotions can play a big role here, and difficult aspects or planets can make life real difficult for a Cancer. A lot of disagreements and issues can show up, often around security and protection, or how the home is managed in terms of routine habits and financial priorities. A Cancer has moods and ups and downs, and their sensitivity can be like the tide, rising and falling. Sensitive moments that appear and reappear. They need cool breezes, and they find healing when they get near the water, the ocean, a river, even a small stream. We might think of Cancer as the landing place in the middle of a storm, or the stopping place near the water. Cancer is a lot of things, of course, but it is certainly a shelter from the storm.